And these videos are extremely violent, so consider this a warning in case there are young children in the room. You're about to see two brutal assaults inside two different prisons.
Prisons are meant to punish criminals and protect society. But some prisons go far beyond punishment. They become places of extreme suffering, fear, and survival. In these prisons, violence is routine, human rights barely exist, and simply staying alive becomes a daily battle. Today, we're counting down 5 of the most brutal prisons on Earth, places so harsh that even hardened criminals fear being sent there. 1. ADX Florence, United States. Known as the Alcatraz of the Rockies, ADX Florence is the most secure prison in the world. Located in Colorado, it houses the most dangerous inmates in America.
I think what I'm most concerned about just snapping one day. Just going off.
Terrorists, mass murderers, and cartel leaders. Prisoners spend 23 hours a day in solitary confinement. They eat alone, sleep alone, exercise alone. Some inmates go weeks without seeing another human face. The cells are soundproof. Conversations are nearly impossible. Former prisoners describe ADX Florence as a place that slowly breaks the human mind. Psychological damage, hallucinations, and severe depression are common. If this kind of real-world horror fascinates you, make sure to subscribe now, because the next prisons are even more disturbing. 2. Black Dolphin Prison, Russia. Deep inside Russia lies one of the most terrifying prisons ever built, Black Dolphin Prison. This prison holds inmates serving life sentences with no parole for crimes like serial murder, cannibalism, and terrorism. Once you enter Black Dolphin, you will never leave alive. Prisoners are blindfolded every time they leave their cells, so they can never learn the prison layout. They must walk bent forward, hands behind their backs under constant guard control. Cells are small, freezing, and under non-stop surveillance. Hope does not exist here. Black Dolphin's brutality isn't chaos. It's absolute psychological domination. 3. San Pedro Prison, Bolivia. San Pedro Prison is unlike any prison you've ever heard of. Here the prisoners run everything. Inside the prison walls, inmates buy and sell cells, open shops, deal drugs, and even bring their families to live with them. But this strange freedom comes with terrifying consequences. Violence is common, corruption is everywhere, and survival depends entirely on money and power. If you're poor, you're defenseless. If you can't protect yourself, you're targeted. 4. La Sabaneta Prison, Venezuela. La Sabaneta was once considered one of the deadliest prisons in the world. Guards barely entered the facility. Prisoners controlled weapons, gangs, and entire prison blocks. Guns, knives, grenades, and drugs were openly present. Violence was constant. Riots often ended in mass deaths. In one infamous riot, over 100 inmates were killed, making it one of the bloodiest prison events ever recorded. La Sabaneta wasn't just a prison, it was a war zone behind bars. 5. Bang Kwang Central Prison, Thailand.
I thought you had to die to go to hell, but hell is right here.
Nicknamed the Bangkok Hilton, Bang Kwang is notorious for its brutal physical conditions. This prison houses death row inmates and serious offenders. Many prisoners are forced to wear heavy leg shackles for years, even while sleeping. Cells are overcrowded. Food is barely enough to survive. Medical care is extremely limited. Disease, malnutrition, and untreated injuries are common. Executions were once carried out inside the prison, adding to its terrifying reputation. Bang Kwang proves that brutality doesn't always come from violence. Sometimes it comes from endless physical suffering. These prisons show that punishment can take many forms: isolation, violence, control, and psychological destruction. While prisons exist to deliver justice, these places raise serious questions about human rights and humanity. In these prisons, survival becomes the real sentence. If you enjoy real, uncensored stories about the darkest places on Earth, hit subscribe now, like the video, and turn on notifications, because this channel goes where others won't.